Hello people of the internet and welcome to this next quick shots here. I'm just going to be playing a little bit of the Power Rangers the movie game for Sega Genesis today. I could have chosen this one or the Super Nintendo. The Super Nintendo one's a little bit different. I feel this one's a little more... the other one feels a little like it's sticky, kind of like your characters are kind of slow, like walking through glue or something. This one's a little more quicker. I like the music in the Super Nintendo version, and the one thing I don't understand about this game is that it uses music from the TV show, technically the album, and I will admit I am a Power Rangers fan. I was growing up. Haven't been since probably about the 7th or 8th season, but and you always got to go Tommy. Always got to be Tommy. And the thing I always never understood either is the fact that these don't really look like most of them. Aisha, kind of. That does not look like Rocky at all. That kind of looks like Billy. It looks like he's, I don't know. That does not look like Adam, I don't think. Kimberly, kind of. Jason, kind of. That Rocky is horrible. Tiger Zord. But yeah, anyways, I always was a big fan. I didn't like the way this one really looked. It just felt a little bit better as far as how quick your characters move and stuff like that. And I also don't understand is why you're fighting the ooze guys like right off the bat. You don't fight most of the ooze guys, at least in the movie, they don't fight them until about midway through. So this one didn't really follow the movie storyline in a sense. I never did actually beat this one. But from as much as I remember, it didn't really follow it. It follows it somewhat, but this part doesn't happen in the movie. But anyways, back to the whole music thing. If you're any bit of a Power Rangers nerd or whatever, growing up I got the Power Rangers soundtrack, and the soundtrack was for the TV show at the time because the movie hadn't quite come out yet. At least I didn't think it did. So this music you're hearing is stuff you would hear on the TV show, which is still good. It's good music. I like it a lot. The soundtrack was always really good with the Power Ranger shows, even though they would use the same songs over and over again. But it was still pretty good. I just don't understand why they wouldn't create original music for the video game, But anyways, I want to know who Oozman is. You're fighting all these Oozmen up there at the top right, the top left. The health is for an Oozman. I don't know who Oozman is. Oozman. No, I'm just kidding. That's right. I do have that special move too. That works pretty well. I want to get them all kind of in the same area here, and then we'll kick their butts. Kick their ooey gooey butts. That's kind of gross, I'm sorry. Oh wow, that I like that move. I forgot about doing that. As you're falling down, do the little kick. Because you can do that, and that's kind of weak. Look at that, it's like, nah. But I like the guile kick, I guess you could call it. And then Ooze comes out and shocks your butt. Doesn't shock, I guess he lights it on fire. Lights you on fire. So that's the first level. Let's go through the next one here, and we'll just do 2 quick levels here. Once released from the chamber, Ivan wastes no time. Attacks the command center, damaging Zordon Alpha 5. He didn't really damage Alpha 5 that much. With Zordon down, the Power Rangers lose their powers. Alpha tells them of a power that will save Zordon. With hesitation, Alpha sends a power. The powers they need. Meanwhile, Ivan has gained mind control of the adults of Angel Grove and taken out Lord Zed and Rita. Landing on Phaedos, the Power Rangers run into Dulcia, the Master Warrior, who says that goes really quick. She guys under the negative jungle the power they're looking for. She warns them of the danger and sends them on their way. Wow, so they really just jump over everything. I didn't realize they just totally jump. And before you go, Josiah gives the Rangers animal powers and a jetty to help them survive. So you don't have to fight through any of Angel Grove. You don't have to fight through the construction site. You don't have to fight your way through the beginning of Phaedos. You just get one level. You gotta love that riff. One level and then right to Phaedos, where you're already getting the magical powers. After defeating the stone gargoyles, the Rangers find their temple of great power. They discover how to gain the great power from the temple. Those powers only contain. No. He didn't contact them when they were on the planet. He contacted them before that. I don't know. Well, I do know. He contacted them before and then tells them of Ivan Ooze, and then they go to the graveyard to defeat Ivan. Anyways, I don't know. I don't get where they were going with that. They were kind of all over the place. Watch out for the cars. And the Oozman did not do too well. And this song is actually Rita Repulsa's song. That's kind of stupid why they would play that. One thing about this I do like is the fact that you don't have a time limit for the whole level. It resets kind of depending on the area that you're in. So like right now I'm back to like 90 seconds to defeat this little area, and that's kind of cool. It doesn't feel like you're really pressured that much to beat the level really quick, but still you've got some sense of challenge that, you know, you've got to beat these guys in a certain amount of time. And I'm almost completely dead, so I'm going to stop this. What? That was the first time that's happened from one of those guys. I know they have those staffs that they shoot at sometimes, but that's the first time I've lit on fire from those guys. Well, that was a little longer than normal. I probably cut some of that out if you're watching this. Normally I wouldn't cut anything out of a quick shot, but there was just a lot of the same, beating up the same guys over and over again. But anyways, if you do like this game and want to see more of it, let me know. Or if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. And if I've got it, I'll do a couple videos. And if not, then I'll look into possibly getting it and maybe doing a couple videos as well. But thank you for checking this out. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. That would be awesome. But I will talk to you guys later. And as always, keep on gaming. Falcon Zord.